Alright. Hi, I'm Shade Raven Black, aka Shade Black Psychotic Gremlin. As a reminder, my content's not for kids. I cuss like a sailor. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be playing Sonic Crossworlds. I did not stream for the Angry Bird Festival. I completed that on my own, but I will be streaming for Girl Majima from the Yakuza games, like the Majima Festival. Anyway, let's get into this. Right, uncover that. Alright, beautiful. Alright, beautiful intro. Let's get into this. Hell yeah. I need to get that Pirate Yakuza game. Yes, a pirate jet. Nice. Cool. It's time for some Dodonpa news. At last. The festival is about to begin. It's a thrilling event where teams will race with a variety of different rules. This time we have the Captain Majima Festival, only available for a limited time. Anyone who participates in festivals will earn special prizes.
I expect great things from you.
The Captain Majima Festival is ongoing until... let's see. Yeah, that's May 3rd of 2026. Anyway, don't miss it. Ho, ho, ho! I guess, a lot of people were complaining about that being OP or something. Okay, don't bother me any. Anyway. I think that's, Puyo Puyo. Oh. Alright, there you are. Fuck yeah. Yeah, this time I didn't get the win 2 times in a row was the Angry Birds Festival. I just was not feeling it. I'm not even, a fan of Angry Birds, to be honest. But I will change it to this, so. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna play horribly, but hey, freebies. Hell yeah. Alright.
Greetings.
Would have been great if he had a voice, but oh well. Couldn't even give us a Q-U-Chan. Alright. Yeah, I'm doing horribly. I was severely carried, holy shit. Here's mine of my check squeaks.
Blue sky above me, the oceans roar. Can't mend the faded wreckage of memory. One thing I can't ignore. Answers remain reflections of mystery. Needless traveler.
Alright. Let's fucking blow it. It's okay. I know I'm mad at this. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'm not really good at turning. Thing is, I can play against bots, like, just about no problem, but real life players, whoo, not really. These guys are professionals. And I'm sure if I've, like, spent many hours, like, practicing, I'll get better, but I'm just here to have fun. I ain't sweating over it. Besides, after the festival, I plan on getting back to Unreal Engine and go back to developing my game, so. But I'll probably, like, still, like, I'll probably record a little more videos from time to time. Pikmin, nice.
Blue sky above me, the oceans roar. Can't mend the faded wreckage of memory. Flashback to one thing I can't ignore. Answers remain reflections of mystery.
Alright, awesome. You know what? Let's go to Lily Castle. See, this is what video games is all about, just having fun. Plus, in a way, I like how they don't really have any chat settings, like in-game chat here. So parents can't like bitch about, oh, predators are luring my children through Sonic games. Really? No. You just hear too many of that. Like, from like Fortnite and Minecraft. Roblox at least has a reason to hate on it, because the devs actually defend pedophiles and ban people outing pedophiles, so no one should support Roblox. I would only support it if it didn't do that shit and just push it to better regulate like kid stuff and adult stuff. But if anything, you know, if it's marketed towards kids and family friendly stuff, it shouldn't have any adult stuff during it. Because I like the idea of being to create and do your own thing. That's what like Minecraft's all about. And Roblox supposedly, and Fortnite to a degree. It's just when something's popular, some bad apples are gonna try to screw it up, and then some media people are gonna try to exaggerate and basically fearmonger everyone into, you know, not, you know, playing with any tech, when realistically you just should have the chat settings off and play responsibly. Like, play with your kids. So, you know, if you don't engage with them what they like, especially when it comes to video games, you're gonna make them feel unheard. And that whole, oh, I took his iPad away, I took his video games away, and I got my child back. Got him outside, I got him to do hobbies. Yeah. I don't know about that. You gaslight them into believing it's all the tech's fault, and that they should never touch technology again while you have a phone constantly in your hands. Like, I don't know about that, man. I would rather have a world full of people to actually teach your kids and guide their kids, instead of one that over-shelters them and make them ill-prepared adults. I'm not saying give an iPad to a 2-year-old, because of course not. But I will say, if you're getting an iPad, use it responsibly. You could watch movies on that thing. You don't have to scroll on a fucking iPad or play garbage games. But even then, you could just get yourself a TV, some DVDs, and maybe an old ass GameCube and just have fun. And I would suggest saving that money for a family PC. It's not that difficult. And I don't want to hear, oh, kids forget by parental controls. Well, you know what creates sneaky kids? Kids who have poor relationships with their parents. Plus, you know, if it gets to that point, you just need family therapy. And there's many parental controls that actually work. People just been saying that as an excuse and don't look for other options. Because there's many types of parental controls out there. Go to Ordinary Gamers if you want to take a look. He'll tell you. Like, he said it many times in his videos. But also, has it occurred to you that you can unhook your modem and router? Take it with you? I mean, but like I said, if it gets to that point, seek family therapy, because I kind of despise that too. But I just think they just want to play the victim and want a poor me solution. Because that kind of crying is part of what's pushing a digital ID on all of us. I'm sorry you can't parent your own kids. I'm sorry that you can't relate to them or play a video game with them. But we did make the kid. You did. That's your responsibility, not ours. I'll do what I can to uplift gamers and encourage gamer families to be healthy. Absolutely. But forcing everyone on the internet to be treated like children and to be spied on, especially it spies on kids, by the way, even through the parents who have phones, FYI, and these smart devices. Yeah, that's just pretty shitty, dude. I didn't open my legs. So, it's actually very easy to keep your legs closed. I know that's a bit of a sexist thing to say, but it's true. And it's just like it's super easy to keep your dick in the pants. Oh no, I'm putting equal blame. I'm not gonna blame this on the women or all men. Both are at fault. Take responsibility. You keep your dick in the pants, and you keep your legs closed. If you don't want kids, use birth control, use condoms, get your tubes tied. Except we have the tools. Plus, sex toys exist, so you can use those if you're really that fucking horny. Or use that energy to do something productive. I'm not against adults having sex. I'm just against adults putting their problems on everyone else. And trying to child-proof everybody. At least their version of child-proof. Do I believe that the internet deserves to have kids? This is absolutely. It's still a thing, actually. It's just social media loves to fuck with people's mindsets and brainwash them to believing that it's all one thing. It's actually not true. Stop believing everything you see on social media, okay? gotta be careful where you get your sources. I mean, even some studies can be pretty fucked. Because I noticed there's a lot of contradiction with studies. So you gotta really, really make sure that it's a good source. It's not easy to do, I know. If you put in the effort, then you'll go a long way. I mean, let me ask you something. All the whole technology is addictive subject, and video games are apparently so bad for you, even though there's studies confirming that they're not, which again contradicts each other. Why are there so many successful people with ADHD and gamers and heavy technology users? Why are so many of them successful? Like, let me ask you that. Like, why do these studies love to bury their heads in the sand and ignore them? It's because they want to twist their narrative. That's propaganda, folks. It's supposed to address all the facts. And address, like, any and all variables that's causing bad behavior. But at the same time, this is the same tactics that's been used forever. But I'll go more into that in a different video. But I'm sorry, I just want to get it out there. I'm sick of this shit. So, if you have a troubled kid that plays hours and hours of video games, I'm gonna redirect you to Catherine Nibbs, okay? But I'm also gonna advise to let the kids guard down. Like, hey, I'm not gonna take away your gaming console or anything. I just want to know what's so fascinating about this. And look, it's great that you have a hobby and you have a passion for this, but I also want you to be getting your work done. Start with that. But Catherine Nibbs is a better person to talk to about this.
Hey guys!
She's actually a professional child psychologist and actually understands, you know, this type of mindset to a T. Ooh, I like the train stage.
Steampunk City.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, I just want to point that out there. Like, I'm not trying to shame anybody around sex. I just want you guys to have sex responsibly and not make your kids everyone else's problems. Because I'm not going to be one that goes, oh, human race is going extinct, you should have more babies. Or oh my god, we're overpopulated. You shouldn't have kids. 'Cause, I'll be honest, I'm sick of that too. Just have kids if you want to. Make sure that you're financially well and mentally well as well. Just make sure you have a healthy mindset and live in a relatively healthy area. Just make sure that you're good first. Because that's realistic, right? But also it's your choice to have the kids, not everyone else's. And realistically, if the government wants people to have kids, they should be fixing the economy and making society safer. Especially safer for women, who is carrying your children, by the way. Because, like, think about it this way. I'm not trying to be sexist, but women get pregnant. They're carrying an unborn child. If anything happens to them, the child will die with them. And yeah, I agree, you know, it needs to be safer for men too. I'm not dissing you guys, but I'm just saying in general. Because, you know, I don't want to turn this into a, you know, a sexist war. I definitely don't. I try to be equal as possible. Yeah, I nerfed that race, but oh well. I ain't worried. But it's just asking you guys to be smarter and be kinder. Not as emotional manipulation like a lot of people like to do. I mean real kindness with common sense. Okay?
The oceans roar, can't mend the fainted wreckage of memory. Flashback to one thing, I can't. Answers remain reflections of mystery. Nameless traveler adrift alone on the sea.
But anyway, I kind of want to have a chill stream for the rest of this stream. It's just something that's probably going to be on my mind for a long, long time. So I'm trying to do my part to uplift people and point out, hey, you know, we need to do better. Like, that's why, you know, I get so passionate about this, because, you know, I care. And yeah, you could say, oh, it's your ADHD. Well, you know what? People with ADHD tend to care a lot more, so I don't know what to tell you. So, yeah. But I will add this last one thing about the whole scapegoating tech thing. Enforcing the kid outside, like if you just don't go outside with them and just lock the back door. And just force them to the backyard and be wondering, oh, technology must have did this to him. He doesn't know what to do. Maybe, have you ever considered that the kid's upset? And it's confused? I know what it's like to be in the kid's shoes. To be locked outside on it all of a sudden. And just not allowed to go in the house at all. But at the same time, be overprotected from the outside world and not allowed to roam around outside of the property. That shit sucks. And I have stared at the wall many, many, many times and people thought something was seriously wrong with me. But yet, there are experts saying, well, you know, you need to sit with yourself, you know, just sit in the corner and just silence everything and just do nothing. Well, is it good? Is it bad? Which is it? Because I can stare at a fucking wall. So something tells me it's all bullshit. And that, you know, they just need love. And fucking support. Don't blame the technology, blame yourselves. You didn't engage with your kids' interest, and you took their interest away. It's no wonder why they're so fucking upset. But this is why I'd rather see many more gamer families, because they get it. Instead of someone who's just not in that world and will just believe anything social media tells them. And won't get out of it. To even be with their kids for the rest of their day. I can put my phone down. Can you? Video games are arguably healthier than social media. We didn't have this shit before the iPad came out. It was seen as satanic and causing violence. And now, it's seen as addictive. No different from the iPad and social media. So, no. I don't like us gamers being lumped in with iPad users, and I don't like PC users being lumped in with them either. It's fucked up. Maintain the pandemic and the toxic algorithms. Fuck everything up. And people blaming pedophiles and putting a band-aid solution into trying to move kids from all that and using the children constantly. Let me ask you this. If pedophiles were the sole reason for all this is happening, and why they couldn't, you know, walk outside like the Gen X kids, why are we protecting the pedophiles? Answer me that. Why isn't it scary to be a pedophile? Why aren't we giving them death sentences? Why aren't we training police officers to be better? Why aren't we training police officers to basically monitor online games? And just like, hey, you know, one of you police officers a gamer? Alright. We want you to check in with this and check to see if there's any suspicious activity. I'm not saying spy on everybody, but get them to work with the game developers. Maybe assign some cops. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work, but surely that could be tweaked to be, you know, a bit better. It's just an idea, plus, I heard other countries actually require, you know, police officers to actually go to college to make sure, you know, they're gonna be doing their job right and not be crooked. Which is actually not a bad idea. Plus, I heard that Japan actually rewards, well, I hesitate when I say this, vigilantes, like citizens that go after the criminal and bring them to police. Yeah, that idea is flawed in some ways, but also at the same time, I think we could tweak that a bit. Like, what if we had a system, like an actual system, to where we train pedophile hunters to hunt for pedophiles and rapists? So that way, not only kids and parents don't have to be afraid of video games and the internet. And keep in mind, many video games can be played offline. You don't have to use the internet to play a video game. Most of them. You can get a PC, pirate a bunch of old games, get an emulator, buy some controllers from Amazon, and switch the internet off until you think you need an update to get the emulator running better or get more games. It's not rocket science. But basically so that parents and kids won't be so afraid of going outside and on the internet. So I'm not going to be that person that says, oh, go touch grass. No, have the best of both worlds. Fuck you. Why does it have to be one or the other? You could, for damn sure, bring both of both worlds. Some people are just tech-heavy people. Some are just more outdoorsy. That's perfectly okay. And there's definitely a way to bring both of those worlds. You can take pictures from the outside world and implicate it into a game if you're making a game. It's not hard to do. But I really do think there needs to be harsher laws against pedophiles and better laws for citizens to catch these creeps. But they probably need to go through special training and get a certificate. So we can, help regulate that and it not get too out of hand. Because, if anything, this whole shield children from the internet, shield children from the outside world, that's letting those creeps win. Banning sleepovers too? Oh, you're letting the creeps win? Sorry, I never encountered a creep when I slept over. I get, it can happen, but you just gotta be smart about it. Yeah, I am pro sleepovers, but I'm also pro common sense. If you even suspect that anything could go wrong, then yeah, don't do it. But what I suggest is that you make sure the kid has your address memorized, your phone number, and that they can contact you if anything happens, and that you'll pick them up at any time. That shit, here's the thing. Why is the sleepovers and not just visiting during the day where anything can happen too? Because anything can happen during the day, buddy. Did we seriously forget about that? Just gotta be responsible. I'm tired of this fear-mongering shit that gives us a lack of community. And people love to blame technology. Dude, we were divided before tech, alright? People have just been the same. If anything, it's just more obvious with technology. So it's easy to blame. But I promise you, people are just people. And we just need to do everything I can to mend people back together and harshly punish creeps. I'm not sorry when I say this, but befriending your kid and learning how to use the internet, how to code, exploring what's out there, you're just letting those creeps win. You need to push the Congress to make harsher laws against pedophiles and rapists, period. I am so sick of these band-aid solutions. Because you're just putting kids in a tighter box. While some will actively swing the pendulum the other way and just let them be outside, unsupervised. These creeps running around. So. But anyway, I'll try to chill out. It's just from me, studying propaganda and history, and it's... Jesus. But I think that would be a good solution. Let's enjoy the rest of the festival. I did say I want to chill stream for the rest of it, but I end up like talking more about that. So, all right. Let's chill out. Cause I know I'll talk more about it in my own videos or future videos, basically. All right, let's do this. Oh, Pac-Man Persona. Alright, bumped the table, I'm sorry. Here we go.
Blue sky above me, the oceans roar, killing the fainted wreckage of memory.
Alright, let's do this. Damn.
Blue sky above me, the oceans roar. Can't name the things of memory. Flashback to
That's
one
cute.
thing I can't ignore. Answers remain reflections of mystery.
Do it! Random track.
Ugh, fuck. Oh well. Alright, we did pretty well.
Blue sky above me, the oceans roar. Can't mend the faded wreckage of memory. Flashback to one thing I can't ignore. Answers remain reflections of.
Alright, when it hits 500, I'm calling it, but I will stream again tomorrow. But yeah, this was a pretty good game. Even though, I had a lot to talk about, but... eh. Pretty good stream, though. But I was serious about making pedophilia, a scary crime to commit, because that's the problem. Keep them on the list, get the death sentence, same as rapists, and you see a huge change. Like, I don't really get why everyone is not on board with that. I don't understand it. And I think it's pretty stupid that it's a political thing. And if it's seen as a Republican thing, then that's something they got right then. So. But at the same time, I realize there's a lot of pedophiles that are Republicans too, so. Just like there's a lot of them that are liberals. But seriously. Push for that. And you see a huge change for both the internet and the outside world. It won't be immediately, but it will change. Harsher punishments for those creatures. Okay. Oh, and for the people who will comment, what about people who falsely accuse rape? Hey, punish them too. That is a real thing, so punish them too. All rapists and pedophiles deserve to die. And if someone who falsely accused rape got someone killed, they deserve to die too. Or if they lost years of their life in prison, then they need to pay that poor person compensation and go to prison too. Hey, I ain't against serving justice, so there you go. I did apologize, Justin. I'm sorry. I really want to improve society, but I'm just one person. All I could do is just talk about it and hope, enough people will listen and be like, huh, you know what, maybe we do need to do better. But it's just really what it's all about. Because I want everybody to be able to have fun on the internet and get accurate information. If you want to be on there for hours, go for it. As long as you got your responsibilities taken care of and you're good, then go for it. Same as exploring the outside world without, fearing for danger constantly. That's something we should push for not just for us, for our kids and future generations.
oceans roar.
Damn.
Can't mend the faded wreckage of memory. Flashback to one thing. I
Oh shit, I'm gonna get a title thing.
Answers remain reflections of nameless traveler adrift alone on the sea. All the hardship will
Nice.
only make me
Oh hell yeah, I'm putting that on.
to my fate. Anchors away the distress will
But we are gonna go back in there after I change the scene. I have to back out. Beautiful. I'm happy to get that. I ain't sweating over not getting that with Angry Birds because it's like, girl Majima? Majima? Hell yeah. Happy about that. Thanks to my team. This is what Venus is about. Just having fun. Not worrying about anything bad happening, just enjoying the moment. And for people who said, oh, it hijacks your brain, you can't think. That's only if you're completely focused on it and fixated on it. There's actually a lot of people that actually have certain special kind of games to where they can actually talk and think. I'm thinking right now, like, that's evidence with many streamers out there, by the way. And I'm able to process my emotions while playing a game, so I don't know what to tell you. It's just the only problem with that is if you turn your brain off and just don't think. And not gonna happen with anything. It's called zoning out, or just being focused. It's not a big deal. But when you learn how to fucking think while doing something, you're also not giving the full attention to the task at hand. But at the same time, like I said, it's not a big deal. So, you can obviously disprove that by looking up any YouTuber. Almost any YouTuber. And you can teach your kids how to do it too. They'll probably be a little annoyed and a little frustrated, but just get like a idiot-proof game to start them off with and get them. Actually, The Sims is actually perfect for that. Because it's mostly automated anyway. Start from with that. Highly recommend. But just keep in mind there's going to be some games where they'll probably need to fully focus on in order to do better or do well. But when they get that muscle memory in for being able to do well, like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, they'll more likely be able to do it. Just how muscle memory works. Why people are able to talk while doing a task. It's because they've got a lot of practice and it's a lot of, repeats of doing it. Because it's habit forming. But, it's just something I want to put out there. Alright, well, I get to 500? Probably not quite yet. Guess we'll see. I'll say, I love playing as Majima on here. I mean, I get it's technically just another skin, you know, copy and paste. You know, they basically all just about play the same. But, you know, it's such a nice touch, regardless. Ooh, almost. Hey, no.
Blue sky above me, the oceans roar. Can't mend the faded
Alright, looks like I'm going again.
flashback to one thing I can't ignore. Answers remain reflections of mystery.
See what stage we're gonna get. Alright. Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft's a good game. Anybody who shits on Minecraft is... they just don't take them seriously. It's virtual Legos. You get to build your own world. If you get into Minecraft, play with them. You don't have to play online. Play in your own private servers, or you play offline. It's that simple. Okay.
Blue sky above me, the oceans roar. Can't mend the faded wreckage of memory. Flashback to one thing I can't ignore.
One more should do it. I didn't go to Rainbow Garden. I kind of wish we had a Yakuza stage. Like, with introduction with girl Majima, I mean. But it's okay.
Greetings.
I hope if they ever add Riella to the game, they would have a Knights stage. Like a Knights inspired stage. Oh, nice. Yeah, I need to record gameplay Sonic Colors for you guys. I'll probably do the Xbox port first, though. Oh, shit. I'm Bumpy McGee. Oh, look, it's a purple 500. That's pretty cool. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, we'll save the other 500 for tomorrow, so that was perfect. But before we do anything, I like to customize his ship. Alright. It's a little silly, huh? I got a lot of that. Does look kind of cool. But he's a pirate. We'll keep that on. Alright. That's actually not bad. I'm gonna keep that one. Rotate. Yeah, it's easier to navigate when I'm looking to the left at that thing and not at the boat, if that makes sense. Alright. Okay. I'm not really a fan of Funkos, but I wouldn't say no to that. Only because how often do we see Knuckles in a fucking hat? Like in the fucking hat from Sonic OVA. But if anything, I would rather have fan art of Knuckles in that outfit than the Funko Little Pop. Okay. It's not really visible. So I don't think it's really worth putting it on there. Yeah, I was like just looking around for any other stickers to put on, but I think we're done. Except for now. You know what? This was my good cure tutorial though. Oh, they put them on the flag there? Okay, it's pretty neat. I like that. Actually, wait, let me take a look. Or where they put them. Oh, it's right there, but you barely see it. Nah. But actually, now I think of it, I think I do want to add this. Actually, I can make it so big just to make the dragon pop out more. There we go. Awesome. We're going with that. All right. You know what? That matches better. Let's do that. All right. Awesome. And then we'll be driving that tomorrow. It's looking awesome. All right. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching my streams/videos. I appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe. And if you want me to play anything, draw anything in the future, just let me know down in the comments down below. Remember, it's not a yes or a no, it's a maybe. And please remember to be the best version of yourselves and respect one another. And please, you know, keep in mind like what I said on stream. I'm just, you know, I care a lot. That's just really what it is. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.